I, George Walker Bush, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States
And will, to the best of my ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
The aggressor was our witness. The aggressor was our witness. The aggressor was our witness.
Not my president! 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 Not my president!
Literally at the moment that he put up his hand and put his hand on the Bible, he became what he had been meaning to become. I think the moment happened, and I think he absolutely became the president, and as Brick puts it, and as George W. Bush himself put it, filled out the suit in a different way.
The inauguration of George W. Bush was certainly a media spectacle. On Inauguration Day, 40% of the public still believed that Bush had not been legitimately elected, yet there's almost no discussion of these electoral problems or the constitutional crisis. Instead, Bush undergoes a kind of transformation where he fills out the suit and becomes a leader. Forgotten are any of the questions about his ability, his experience, or his mangling of the English language. His transformation is almost magical.
I'd love to know in how many American homes people said, you know, now he looks like a president. Something came over him.
Well, there's no question that's part of the reason for all this elaborate ceremony, Brian. Nobody planned it that way exactly, but that's the way any great society operates. The idea of ceremony is to confer authority and legitimacy on the recipient of it, the person at the center of it. And I think George W. Bush, grew up with ceremony. His family loves it, formal and informal.
There was a total of about 10 minutes of protest coverage on the networks during the whole inauguration coverage. And when we did see images of protesters, there was no explanation as to why. We were asked to be passive spectators in this ritual of legitimation, when the real democratic issues that should have been being discussed were ignored. The real democracy was in the streets of Washington, D.C., where people were protesting the electoral crisis, the failure of the voting process in this country, that in Florida, thousands of black voters were illegally eliminated from the voting rolls. It was a diverse crowd with lots of things to say, but they weren't given a chance to speak. They weren't given a voice.
Where are you from?
Columbus, Ohio.
I live in Shepherdstown, West Virginia now.
Sarasota, Florida.
I'm from Boston.
I come from New York, New Jersey.
Cambridge, Mass.
Boston, Rhode Island.
Portland, Oregon. From Charlottesville, Virginia.
California.
I'm from D.C.
I'm from Fort Worth, Texas, and this is the first time I've ever seen a protest or anything like that. It doesn't happen down where I come from.
Well, I'm from Westchester County in New York, and I'm here today for a coronation because this is not an inauguration.
I don't want to watch on TV. I want to protest against him. The more people, the better it is. You've already heard some people say you can't fight City Hall. You can. Majority can take care of business, and we were here to take care of our business.
We're here, of course, to protest the coronation of Bush, corporate control of government, human rights, health care, environment, all things that, obviously Bush has no regard for. So someone has to come out and make a voice, and it's not going to be the government, it's not going to be the corporations that control the government, it's going to have to be the people. Bottom up. Change comes from the bottom up.
I'm upset about the way this country is run, and I've written to my senators and voted and done everything else I could do, and here I am.
I'm just seeing that democracy and the people are heard.
The 2000 stolen election is not about Al Gore anymore, it's about democracy. Democracy is a moral premise that states each person matters and that each vote must count. There was no democracy on November 7th in Florida when the vote was taken away from us. And democracy is not when a loser wins. Democracy is when you count all the votes. Count all the votes. Count all
well, gee, maybe I should go home. Oh, it's raining. You know, people said, we're going through. You know, people have just marched to DuPont Circle, and they're like, okay, give me more. I get my hood on. I'm ready. You know, the parade isn't started. There are less Bush supporters out here than us. This is our street. Pennsylvania Avenue, thank you very much. Here we are. Ain't no politics, proud people, just proud people, don't stop. Ain't no politics, proud people, just proud people, don't stop.
They didn't want you here. The government did not want you here. They did what they could to ensure that you would not be here. But we told them you were coming, and we told them that you would be here, and we told them that you had a constitutionally protected right to be here.
No Bush! No George! Let's go! President Bush! President Bush! President Bush!
Wake up! Wake up, America! Wake up! This is America! How Bushla! How Bushla!
Bow before our two-headed Emperor God! We all decided, we're like, are we going to the inaugural? Like, what can we do? You know, we can't, it's too hard to really organize something complicated. You know, civil disobedience, none of us really wanted to spend the week in a DC jail, so, you know, we thought of street theater, and I'm going through my head, all of a sudden it hit me, Students for an Undemocratic Society. So, it's a tip of the hat to SDS.
So what's your mottos?
Kneel before Bush.
Celebrate Bush. Great day for America. Celebrate Bush. Great day for America. Celebrate Bush. Great day for America. Join us today at 9 a.m. for a...
They can claim all they want they won the popular vote. The popular vote in $1.50 buys you a cup of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. Read the Constitution.
Hey, by the buttload.
Republicans, they counted the votes in Dade County, and Bush came out 6 more votes than Gore.
That's fine. All we wanted was a count.
Well, we
stopped
counted it 3 times. How many
it.
more times do you want to count the damn things? You can't count
Until
dimpos.
you get an answer.
You can't count dimpos.
We want to do more. What do we do next? What do we do on Inauguration Day? And we saw that the left was bringing out people to protest America, to protest the inauguration.
Hail to the idiot boy king! Hail to the idiot boy king! We love Bush and we love Dick! We love Bush and we love Dick! We love Bush! All hail Bush! All hail Bush! All hail Bush! Don't blame me! I voted with the majority!
Now you know what criminals, communists, free moving radicals, and Friends of Farrakhan look like.
Condescending liberal! Mean-spirited! Condescending liberal! Mean-spirited! Na 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 na! Hey hey hey! Goodbye!
Come on, sing it, brother.
Yeah.
Na 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 na.
Hey, hey, goodbye.